Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to the last candle review of the day. Thanks for bearing with me as I kind of unload all of these reviews on you guys. I told you I have a number of holiday candles to review a few, and I'm trying to get them up as quickly as possible because, as you can see in the background there, the holidays are quickly approaching. Yes, I decorated a little bit earlier than most. However, that is my thing. It is what I do, and I'm not sorry about it, so enjoy. Or don't. And if you don't, have a nice day. Okay, we are tackling a Homeworx candle for the last review of the day here. And we are talking Balsam White Birch. I don't know why I almost stumbled over that. It's a very basic name for a candle. Balsam White Birch. This is available in a few different places. I know for sure this one's available at Ulta. It is part of the 2 for $40 there, so I will link it at Ulta. I believe it's also available on the Homeworx website. And by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, they are having some pretty good sales. So with Black Friday approaching, Homeworx is kind of popping new exciting things on their website, which I'm glad that they're doing because it's I feel like most of the Homeworx products are going to QVC, which is fine. Well, no, it's not. I wish I wish more just went straight to Homeworx and to Ulta. But you know, that is not a choice that I get to make. So, but you can find this, I believe, on the Homeworx website as well as QVC. So I will link it to wherever it can be found down below. When I first got this, I didn't know that I would really love it because on cold sniff, it smells kind of plain. And I am gonna say this is not the fanciest scent you will ever smell, but this is a very nicely done balsam scent that I think a lot of people would really enjoy, especially if you like the tree scents that aren't like totally smack you in the face, because the strength and throw of this is really kind of perfect for the type of scent that it is. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's get into it here with the fragrance notes. I'm going to tell you what they say and then tell you what I smell, and then we'll talk strength and throw. So hopefully we'll get through this somewhat quickly. Okay, so the notes are fir balsam, white birch, cedar leaf, and smoldering woods. I was wondering if this was going to smell a lot like white birch, and it does not, which I'm actually kind of glad about. I liked white birch, but I did feel like it was just slightly astringent. It was pleasant, but kind of borderline getting to be a little bit, can you guys hear the dog snoring, by the way? It's like a symphony of snores behind me right now. I felt like it was just a little, I don't even want to use the word harsh. It wasn't harsh. It was a lot, it was just a lot of tree and very crisp, fresh smelling holiday tree. And I think that I like the slightly warmer holiday tree scents, if you will. If cool air could be avoided being added to a tree scent, that would be my personal preference. So I really do get that nice balanced balsam note here. I do get some kind of like cedar type notes as well. White birch, I mean, not really. I don't think so. But smoldering woods, yes. The smoldering woods is really just a very light, like a hint of like a fireplace that is no longer like super hot. Like the fire has gone out a few hours ago and it's kind of smoldering. There you go. It's very aptly described in the description, right? Like it's not a heavy smokiness. It's a very light smokiness. It pairs beautifully with the balsam. I also kind of love the label on this one. It's just the ends of wood logs, wood rounds, if you will. I just think it's a really neat label. And I feel like he hasn't done one quite like this. I don't know. I like the aesthetic of it for some reason. And it's not really like my aesthetic at all, but I'm just really drawn to it for some reason. I just think it looks kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, overall, the scent profile is very lovely. And I think, honestly, a lot of people would really enjoy this one, especially if you have a fake tree in your house and you're looking to bring in a little bit of that real, authentic, like balsamy ambiance. And bonus is that it also smells like you might have a fireplace going in your house. So if you're into that, this would be the candle to grab. Strength and throw, I would put it at around like a 6 for both. It is not smack you in the face, and that's actually probably my preference for scents like this. I like more my gourmands, my fruity scents, stuff like that to be super, super strong. But when it comes to like, I would consider this like a background type of fragrance. I want people to know that there are like trees in the house, but I don't want that to necessarily be the very first thing that they pick up on. And I think the strength and throw of this is pretty perfect for that. So it's not going to overpower you in any kind of way. And if you normally struggle with scents like this might be the one that I would direct you to. It is really, really nice. The burn has been really good, very consistent, definitely no puny wicks. I feel like it has held up really well. No real sooting or anything like that. I've been burning it just about 3.5 hours at a time, which is normally what I do with my Homeworx candles. That's really, I feel like, where I get the peak performance is if I am burning them for no more than 4 hours at a time. I find that when I go beyond that, there can be issues with the wax pool getting too deep. That's going to lead to the wicks leaning over and falling into the wax. I have had that happen before, which is obviously very frustrating. But yeah, I would say if you are dealing with the wicks falling over, just make sure you're not burning it too terribly long. Although I am aware that sometimes wicks just also go timber with Homeworx candles. So, but I have not had an issue with this one at all. I don't think I'm going to pick up another one this year. I just bought one. But I will pick it up again next year. Like if this comes out, I'll totally get it again. I think it is enjoyable. I think it is seasonally appropriate right now, and it's a really well done candle. So this one definitely 2 thumbs up for me. It is another one that I can put in the pile of tree scents that are Melanie approved, and I certainly hope it comes back. I would definitely encourage Harry to keep this one in the vault. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on Balsam White Birch. And I do have a lot more tree scents that I am going to be burning, so stay tuned. I think at some point this coming week I will do another weekday where I upload a couple of candle reviews. So if you are not subscribed, make sure that you do so, and that way you'll be notified. By the way, if you're going to ask about the candle pedestal, that is obviously a Homeworx pedestal. This was the very first one I ever purchased. I think that they still might have some of the pine cone pedestals left. They are paired with candles, by the way. If there are any left on QVC, I will link them down below. But this one has a special place in my heart because it was the very first one that I ever purchased when Homeworx first came out on QVC. And I always kicked myself for not getting a couple more. But then now it came back, so that's awesome. There was like an old gold kind of color. I have that, and I also have the rose gold, which is a beautiful shiny rose gold. Absolutely love it. All right, you guys, once again, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch today, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.